You understand what I'm saying now? It's lit. Oh shit.
What's good, yo? We back with another video, and we got sad news coming out the East Bronx. LJ Ballout from Ballout/Sin City has passed away after being shot multiple times while allegedly visiting his girlfriend that happened to live in the Drilly G-side area. Let's just hop right into.
So he died walking his girlfriend home, not live on the ops. That's why I be panicking, bro. Good luck for the sub.
To the article, they got all the details in there, and then there's a news clip at the end I'll play. But going into the article, it says, update Norwood, 2 sought after man is fatally shot multiple times on Decatur Avenue. According to one police source, the NYPD are searching for 2 people who fled the scene after a 23-year-old man was fatally shot multiple times in the Norwood section of the Bronx in the early hours of Monday morning, June 8th. A police spokesperson said that on Monday, 8 minutes after midnight, the NYPD responded to a report of an assault at the intersection of East 207th Street and Decatur Avenue. PS 56, which is the elementary school, is located at the junction, though the shooting appears to have taken place on East 207th Street between Decatur Avenue and Parkside Place. In quotations, upon arrival, officers observed the 23-year-old male with multiple gunshot wounds to the torso. A police spokesperson said EMS responded and transported the victim to St. Barnabas Hospital, where he was pronounced deceased. There are no arrests at this time, and the investigation is ongoing. According to one police source, the NYPD are looking for 2 males who fled the location in a black BMW sedan northbound on Parkside Avenue. The motive or circumstances leading up to the shooting are unknown at this time, according to the police source. The deceased has since been identified as Jaden Purvis, otherwise known as LJ Ballout, of the Forest Houses section of the South Bronx, which I don't know if he just lived there. That's definitely not Ballout area. They even talked about Cortona Park East in the Bronx is where he resides. LJ Ballout of the Forest Houses section of the.
This nigga lived on a block? That's probably how. That's. Damn, now it makes sense.
South Bronx, which I don't know if he just lived there. That's definitely not Ballout area. They even talked about Cortona Park East in the Bronx is where he resided at in this other article. So I don't know. Looks like he's all over the Bronx. Seeing his girlfriend on one side, he's claiming another side, and then living somewhere else. Back to the crime scene. At the crime scene, East 207th Street was blocked off between Decatur Avenue and Parkside Place. One young person who was later joined by 2 of his friends and a parent, and who said he did not see the shooting, explained that he heard around 3 shots fired when he was further away at a laundromat on Decatur Avenue, closer to East 204th Street. He said around 6 minutes later, as he was walking back towards Parkside Place, he came across the victim lying on the street face down. He said when he found the victim, he and his friends called the police. The youth said the victim's phone rang while they were waiting for emergency services to arrive, and he believes it was the victim's wife/partner. She asked about the victim, and the youth who found him said he told the woman, "I think he's dead." He said the woman was distraught. The youth indicated that there was arm, and he estimated that he was around 25. One other male resident said he heard gunfire from inside his home earlier, but had thought it was fireworks. Speaking in Spanish, another male resident commented, saying, "It's very rare for something like this to happen here. It's a good neighborhood with hardworking people. It's unusual to see the police here." A police official at the scene was heard referring to the number 8, possibly referring to gunshots. Detectives were later seen interviewing the group of youths who discovered the victim. And yeah, just to put this article in like short form, and there's some rumors going out there, some speculation that LJ was walking with his girlfriend in Jersey G-side area, and he's probably been there before visiting her. And allegedly the 2 shooters walked up behind him and shot him, and then the girl ran off, and she's not going to call the cops probably because LJ's in the street. She don't want him to get in trouble, so she called his phone to make sure, "Hey, are you okay?" Because they got separated after the shooting, and the whole time LJ was obviously not okay. Someone else picked up the phone, whatever group of youths that they said found his body. And it is alleged that the girlfriend did know Drilly G-side members and will be in communication with them. I'm not saying it's a backdoor situation. We don't know at this time, but that's just what the internet is trying to speculate and trying to put 2 and 2 together. But most of the time, these are just rumors. These are not facts. It's a very sad situation. And LJ, I'm not going to lie, he was a rapper and he was very disrespectful. He dissed 800. I heard him diss Dolo. I heard him diss Rob before. He was making fun of Shah G's for getting shot. So this is a dude that I'm not going to say had it coming, but he definitely probably had a target on his back from where he's from, what block he's claiming, and also what he's saying in his diss raps. And you think you low because you can have a hoodie on or you've been in this area multiple times, but all it takes is somebody to see you one time, and that's gonna be the drop for the next time. We know exactly where you be hanging at. We know where your girl lives, and it's that easy. But y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments down below. I'm gonna get up through. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Keep doing y'all. I'm gonna keep doing me. Be safe. Stay dangerous.
Tonight, the search continues for the killers who shot a man to death in Norwood. News 12's Lindsay Tanney breaks down what happened.
A blood-stained sidewalk on East 207th Street reminds neighbors of the horrors that happened just after midnight. A deadly shooting that took the life of 23-year-old Jaden Purvis.
It's really sad. It's really messed up.
More than a dozen evidence markers lie on the ground as police canvass the area for clues. The scene is right next to an elementary school and several homes. Lucy Biagi lives right there and heard everything.
It sounds like shots, like pop, 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 pop. And
how many did you hear?
Like 5.
The shooter sent bullets flying across the scene here, some of them even hitting parked cars like this one behind me. You can see there's a bullet hole in the windshield as well as multiple holes right here on the hood. This guy owns that car.
We walked in, I didn't think much of it, and then we saw like the holes, so they were pretty like deep, so we had to go to work, but we couldn't go to work because the shooting, especially in our car, and then we found bullets in the hole.
Some neighbors say they think the was targeted in that some people were hanging out on the corner before the violence. Someone also said there was a woman in hysterics holding a child at the scene, but we don't know her connection to this. We spoke with Jaden's mom, who seemed visibly shaken up. She says the family isn't ready to make a comment and want their privacy respected. Meanwhile, police sources say they're looking for 2 men who took off in a black BMW heading down Parkside Place in Norwood. Lindsay Tanney, News 12 The Bronx.
Really,
Niggas must have forgot what the fuck niggas do about the back on the ops. Had to woke up, creep, go flock on the ops. That project, the hit, we ain't feeding for pop. 6 full calorie, leave with the west on the Mac on table, I'm not gonna drop.